So 2008 was about telling the story of a movement. It was trying to build a movement. A lot of our social media strategy was focused on storytelling, hiring people like me. I was a writer, I was a journalist before I joined the campaign, hiring people who were filmmakers and creative types. And the reason we did that is because, again, we needed to take this relatively unknown figure who was going up against the most famous brand name in all of politics, Clinton, and tell a compelling story in order to get people excited, interested, and involved. So we were able to build an unprecedented 13 million person email list. We got 3 million people to donate to the campaign, which shattered records. We had another 3 million on Facebook and 1 million on Twitter. This time around, the email list, I believe, is about the same size, but that's a private number. But the Facebook list, which is public, and the Twitter list, they've got 25 million on Facebook, over 10 million on Twitter. These are massive numbers. So they've already got a massive community. They've already got a giant list. The challenge now isn't even necessarily to build that list, although that would be nice. The challenge now is, how do we take all of this data that we have coming in from supporters who are telling us what they're interested in, the issues that they care about, how much they've donated, how much they want to volunteer in the future. How do we take all this data and put out content and calls to action that are as personal and relevant and meaningful as possible? Whereas last time around they might have been hiring, dozens of storytellers, I think this time around they're still hiring the storytellers, but there's a lot more data analysts, and really the geeks are a lot more populous in that headquarters now, because they have so much data to play with and to perfect kind of the messaging and the calls to action, so that they can mobilize this massive movement. They've already built the movement. Now they've got to get it to swing into action.